Hey, this is Brett Larner of Japan Running News. It's 1 year and 5 minutes until the 2020 Tokyo Olympics men's marathon. I'm here outside the construction site for the stadium. What we're going to be doing today is running most of the Olympic marathon course at the actual time that the men will be running. We're going to cut the first part of the course and run the majority of the second 2/3 of the course. The parts that mostly haven't covered so far in last week's Olympic women's marathon test run, and run Monday covering the first and last parts of the course. So current temperature right now, with 1 year and 5 minutes to go, is 28.5 degrees and 73% humidity. So we'll be taking temperature and humidity readings along the course every half hour. Follow along here on Twitter. Thank you.
Okay, this is about the 24.5 kilometer point. It's the second turnaround on the course. You're going to be coming from this direction, coming down to here, more or less here in front of Zojoji, turning around, going back up the other way, and then right about back where you hit those buildings will be 25k. Right, Ginza crossing, about 27.5k. You'll be coming from this direction, going down this way to the 24.5k turnaround, coming back up, and it'll be about 27.5k at this intersection. Now the thing I wanted to point out is that although it's 7:15, about an hour 15 minutes into the race, really sunny, as you can see looking at the upper part of that building. Basically this entire section from 20k or so to almost 30k will be completely shaded, basically completely shaded by all these buildings on the east side of the intersection. And there are a couple of big intersections that will have a little bit of sun exposure, and then the western half of the short east-west section that connects this road with the road going down to the 24.5 kilometer turnaround is a little bit sunny, but it's relatively short, so you can look forward to having at least a 10k break here. That's going to be relatively cool compared to what you're going to face just after that at the Imperial Palace. Hey, here we are coming up to the 33 kilometer turnaround point in front of the Imperial Palace on the Tokyo Olympics marathon course. This is also the race walk course. I'm here at the kind of north central part of this section of the course. As you can see, it's really well shaded, but just right up here we're about to get into the sun. I think this is going to be the most brutal, most challenging part of the course, so I just want to give you guys a little view of how long this section that's completely exposed to the sun is. Yesterday, I should say actually, it's about 7:50 right now a.m. That's about 1 hour 50 minutes after the start, so you figure this is a little bit after the lead men will come through this part of the course during the Olympics, probably a little bit ahead of the lead women when they'd be hitting this part of the course. Yesterday at 8:30, the Japanese Federation on this section of the course measured conditions with a heat index 50 degrees Celsius. Stop here for a sec. And I'll just continue this on the other side of the intersection. Okay, continuing on. We're just going to run down to the turnaround point here. This continues right on from where that other video cut, so you can get an idea again how long this section is. And you can see where the pavement color is changing right here. This is some of the special surface they've laid down that's supposed to reduce ambient temperatures on the road surface. Again, this is going to be the lion's share of the race walking course along here. I don't know if you can see it at this resolution, but the stoplight up there, I believe, is the turnaround point on the marathon course, which will be about 33k. So we'll just run up to there. Okay, so unfortunately technical difficulties there. I lost the second half of that video, so I'm going to shoot this on the way running back. This is the 33 kilometer turnaround point right here. We came from that direction, come down here, turn around and go back. So I'll run this section, you can see how long this is. This will also be the race walk section of the course here. You'll notice as you're going across this intersection, there's a change in the pavement color. This lighter gray that's coming up here is this high-tech pavement surface that they're laying down to try to reduce ambient temperatures along the course. Okay, so again, this part of the course, what I'm showing you here is completely exposed to the sun. This is the last little rundown down to and back from the 33 kilometer turnaround point on the marathon course at the Tokyo Olympics. right up where all those buildings up there will hit the shade again, but you get an idea here of how long this section is. Again, yesterday, right on this section of the course, 1 year out from the men's 50K race walk, the JAF did heat and humidity measurements along here that peaked out at a heat index 50 degrees Celsius. I believe it was like 37 point something with 55% humidity at the peak. Okay, we're just coming right up here, just past these stoplights. We'll get back into the shade so you can see again just how long this section that's in the sun is. Timing wise, this is probably, it's just before 8 o'clock, so lead men would have gone through here not too long ago. Lead women's pack will be hitting this course, this section of the course, right about now. Probably right about now, yeah. Okay, just as it curves to the left, you can see the shaded section coming up pretty soon here. Okay, and there you have it. Back into the shade. And this shake will continue for about 2K more or less until that final corner on the long run up to the Olympic Stadium. All right, this is the final approach to the finish for the women's and men's marathons at the Tokyo Olympics. You're gonna be coming from that direction, right up here along the edge of the stadium, and then going this way. Pretty well shaded at this point. Straight along here. Through this stoplight. And then at that next stoplight, we're gonna take a left. Once you make this left at the next stoplight, it's a short uphill. And then the entrance to the stadium will be on the left, the marathon gate. We go left. One last uphill. An uphill right up to the entrance into the tunnel to the stadium, which is right here. And there you have it. So as you can see inside the stadium, go in there, 1 lap or so up the back, and you're at the finish. All right, here we are back at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Stadium. Just completed the third of 3 Olympic marathon course test runs. This one about 3 hours, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. At the time that the men's marathon will be going on 1 year from today. A few clouds have rolled in kind of in the last half hour of this run, but pretty much blue skies the whole way. Temperature is pretty consistent from just under to just over 30 degrees. Humidity, again, pretty consistent, just over 70%. Rough range about 71 to 73%. So
I'll compile all of the temperature and humidity readings from this run, post them along with compilation video footage shot on this run on the Japan Running News main site a little bit later today. Take a look at that, and also the previous runs. Run number 1 week ago, August 2nd, at the time of the women's marathon. Run number 2 this Monday with one highly likely member of the Belgian team for Tokyo Olympics in the marathon, and this run at the time of the men's marathon. Thanks very much for following along, and feel free to buy me a sports drink, coffee, ice cream, whatever you like at the Buy Me a Coffee link, which, although we had some technical issues earlier in the week, seems to be up and running now. Thanks very much. Catch you later.